All right, guys, we're going to talk about walk and talks today. What a walk and talk is where you walk into a business, you present something and get something back. So in communication, you send a receive signal and you receive a signal. And what I mean by that is I say something, you say something, and so on. Or there may be body language involved too, so I'm going to show you all those. So the first thing that you need is a flyer. The flyer that we have today is a very nice, beautiful flyer. You can print in color, black and white. Really, to tell you the truth, the flyer isn't that important. Okay, it's nice to have a nice, pretty flyer and all that stuff, but 90% of people are going to throw it away anyways. This is just for the communication. That's all it's about. Okay, the whole idea is to get the business card. All right. So when you walk into a business, you want to look for dry cleaners, liquor stores, mom and pop type businesses like gas stations, the small town diner, anything like that that's owned by just Bob and Sue that live down the street. And what you want to stay away from is Walmart, Home Depot, Office Depot, the corporatized type places. Another good area is industrial places or industrial areas, because a lot of times you'll have a whole bunch of industrial areas in one little area on the outskirts of town. Nobody goes and talks to them. So that's a great place to go, especially for group business, because they need that type of business. All right. So this particular flyer is for health insurance and for group business. It could be for life insurance, it could be for anything, but really kind of needs to be specific. I like to have even rates on there, just to kind of give them an idea of like a preferred rate. That always helps kind of drive business. But something I want to talk to you about is if you hand out 100 of these and then you call on those businesses, there's a percentage that you need to work off that you need to kind of be thinking in your head that if I hand out 100, I'm going to get this much business. But really, people hang on to these sometimes and put on the bottom of the pile. When I first started in the insurance business, I went and did a walk and talk with the guy when I was training him how to do all this. We walked out, went to, 10 or 15 places that day and ran some appointments. And in that time, our first stop was a pawn shop. So we walked into the pawn shop, the guy kind of blew us off, and then, we never heard from him again, right? 6 months later, he called, said, "Hey, are you the guy that gave me that flyer?" "Yep, sure am." "Well, my health insurance just went up, I want to talk to you." Okay, so the moral of that story is it's not just today's business, it's tomorrow's business. So be sure that whatever you have on here is accurate and it stays that way. And I would also put some kind of disclaimer on if you have rates that the rate could change at the bottom. Okay, so this is a good size for a flyer. I've seen people do postcards. They have the nice laminate and all that stuff, but really, again, it's not that important. A lot of times what I actually use is just something from the insurance company. It just kind of tells about the product, and I put like a little stick note on there with my name and phone number on it. So, but however you guys want to do it. So the main thing is when you walk into the business, I go to the first person I see. Okay. Now, as insurance agents, we want to get to the person that's making the money, right? The business owner, the partner, the executive, whoever that is. The problem is that there's a lot of gatekeepers there. Okay, there's a lot of ways around that. I called somebody last night for final expense. The wife answered, and she said, "Who is this?" Right? That's a gatekeeper. Now, that's a gatekeeper with a family, not a business, but it works the same. So I said, "Oh, this is Jay." "Oh, okay, well, what's this about?" "Well, John had talked to my assistant, Danielle, and asked me to give him a call back." "Oh, okay, no problem."